Oh boy. OpenAI has announced ChatGPT 4.0, and it's basically like a little person in the cloud. Almost has like its own personality now. So simultaneously, OpenAI has also released a series of videos showing their newest and most improved version of their AI platform, and it's blowing everyone away, including me.
I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in.
So one thing people are noticing is that ChatGPT 4.0's voice component is almost indistinguishable from talking to a real person. Here's my key takeaways from this upgrade. So responses are just insanely faster, not only in the text version, but also with the voice activation. While ChatGPT doesn't exactly have its own point of view like a human being does, this version could fool people with its gregarious remarks, laughter, and silly observations. So takeaway number 2 is that ChatGPT can see and understand our world. This is something we've seen coming up with Facebook AR glasses. ChatGPT can also interpret the world through a visual lens.
So this is what I wrote down. What do you see?
I see. I love ChatGPT. That's so sweet of you.
So you can hold up your phone camera and it'll tell you what it sees. In addition, you can share your screen with it and ChatGPT can give you input on that as well.
How does this look?
It looks perfect. You've solved it, and X equals 1. Nicely done.
The applications to this are incredible, from tourism, shopping, video gaming. Just imagine playing a video game and getting feedback on your performance just for kicks or for actual utility. So this brings me to my third takeaway. The emergence of 4.0 is through the roof. With an AI that can see the world and interact with you in a candid, refreshing point of view, there's really no limit to how far this can go. So AI is this emergent technology. We're not even sure what people can use it for. So my last takeaway is that ChatGPT and other AIs are now well beyond being called just LLMs. And this is a point that was made by David Shapiro on his YouTube channel, and I thought I'd bring it up here because it's extremely important. You've probably seen experts in the media talking about how these AI large language models are just trying to predict the next word and essentially stringing answers together using text and basically trying to come up with their best guess. But now these models have data points that go well beyond just text, and AI is very much like a black box. A stream of tokens are going through it that we can't possibly follow. But the output, more often than not, seems to make sense, and we can actually use it for multiple purposes, generating images, videos, telling us what's in a video, interacting with us, telling jokes. So my point is one that you've probably heard in the past, but it cannot be iterated enough. It's that this technology is moving incredibly fast. So every week we're having to rethink how it can be applied. After putting all of this together in the way that ChatGPT 4.0 is almost feeling like a person when you interact with it, you have to wonder, does this mean it's sentient? Are we growing sentient AIs out of technologies like this now? The answer is yes and no. We're still a ways from the benchmark from what AGI can be, but we're definitely well beyond just what LLMs are. The fundamental elements that give rise to intelligence are obviously here. These AIs might not have an organic substrate, they have an electronic one, but the way these intelligences are working are very similar to how a human brain works. After seeing these examples, another question that's probably on people's mind is, are people going to start talking to these AIs like they would a person? Would they talk to these AIs instead of talking to a person? I think we're already seeing that. And part of the reason this is going to hit a whole new level here with 4.0 is that, these videos can tell that talking to this AI is extremely refreshing. There are people in the world who are really great thinkers. They're very present with you when they listen. They're great listeners. Usually these types of people, they give you very candid, refreshing answers because most everybody else, other human beings in the world, they're too caught up in looking good and being liked liked. They're worried about their survival. So, everything's kind of like filtered through this lens, and you don't always get this candid, refreshing feedback from a normal human being. But I think you'll actually start to see these from these AIs, where an AI will actually just tell you what they think, but in a way that's relatable and that they kind of get you. They can, they can look at something that you're dealing with that's super heavy and then kind of make light of it. I think that's kind of where we're going there. And, as someone who's been in the coaching industry, I really see how this technology can make a big difference there. Now, like usual, the AI is kind of a little wonky. It doesn't always understand everything that you're asking entirely. 4.0 is really getting us to the point where we got to start asking ourselves, just how close are we to AI not only changing everything, but changing everything about everything? So I think in the coming weeks, we're going to be surprised how people and organizations are using this version and everything from their day-to-day lives to application development. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out my sci-fi epic novel on Amazon. It's called Cognition, and it's about a family in over their heads against technology and transitioning beyond the AI-driven singularity. Thanks for watching.